Now, if you ever wanted to see the range LANG Technik UK do, all you need to do is look in this machine, because there is something, well, there's one thing of everything in here near enough. So Danny, talk us through what's in this machine and what applications they're using your equipment for.
So you're correct in saying, we've got an enormous range of products, and the reason for that is because obviously, if you're a subcontractor or something, you don't know what part is coming in through the door. So if you've got a big pallet machine like this, obviously using our full range, you're able to cope with anything that comes through the door, any job or work that comes through the door. So in here we've got our combination plates that take both sides of vices, so that it gives them the flexibility to clamp large or small parts. We've got fixtures that are straight onto the 0 point, so just studs in the bottom of a fixture, straight onto a 0 point and repeating within 5 microns onto that pallet every time. We've got larger vices for bigger work. We've got soft jaw vices to encompass much larger components as well. And we've also got a range of our Night King vices, which are the smaller, only first op vices. And obviously they're a bit cheaper than the sort of standard range. So if you're buying a pallet machine like this and you want to fill it up with smaller vices, it's a very good option to do that, because they can be up to 45% cheaper than our standard vice, which is the same size. So this really just shows you how flexible our system is, and that if you're a subcontractor and you do not know what's coming in the door tomorrow, our work holding system can cope with any size or shape of billet that you might be thrown at.
And one of the main points I got from that there is flexibility. Now, automation, years ago, people thought you needed 1,000 parts to run automation, but now, as the industry is going forward, we're seeing more and more pallet loading machines filled with just one-off programs. So instead of having 30 of the same part, they're doing 30 different parts. And like with the LANG equipment in here, it's so easy to change that set of work holding for another piece. You would need to do a different part. There's small parts, large parts, and it makes setting it up easy and simple and fast and effective, which to me really must be a benefit a lot of customers are now seeing with the route industries going.
Absolutely. If you've got this many pallets, the last thing you want to be doing is sending each one into the machine to clock in your workpiece. You want to know that when you drop something onto that pallet, it's exactly where you expect it to be when it goes inside the machine. So, the 0 point particularly, it's very low profile. Ours is one of the lowest on the market, 27 millimeters. So you're not losing any Z height in your machine, but also you can build up from that. So if you want to do small parts, you put a riser on that, a smaller vise, and you can do a very small part and lift it away from the table. Because as we all know, on a 5-axis machine, if you want to get a little tool down, you need to bring that part away from the table. So, really, it's almost like a Lego or Meccano kit for engineers. You can have just the base plate on the table for large parts, or you can build it up to something very small, and anything in between those two things.